Hello guys, it's me, I am back again, and welcome to another episode of World of Tanks Good Replays. And today I have this beautiful vehicle STB-1 for you. So this vehicle was introduced to the game somewhere late in the December 2013, so one of the, well, not one of the first tier 10s, but one of the older tier 10s, right? Let's read the historical reference. In the early 1960s, Mitsubishi started development of a new tank that complied with government requirements for armament and defense. The first prototypes of the STB-1 were manufactured in September 1969 for trials. In 1970, the prototypes were shown to journalists and participated in a military parade. So, what is this tank? It has, as you can see, the hydropneumatic suspension. Its tracks have this mechanic which allows the tank to have magnificent gun depression, as you can see, minus 14 gun depression, which is awesome. Next up, the gun is quite good. Even the secret gun dispersion values are very good, but what isn't the best about this gun is the dispersion at 100 meters. So you cannot snipe as accurately as with other vehicles, but overall the gun, except this dispersion, is awesome. The gold penetration with hits is 330 if I'm correct. The damage per minute is awesome. Hit points to 2000, which is great. It has some armor on the turret and some armor on the hull as well, but you cannot really side scrape because it has only 35 millimeters from the sides on the hull, which is unfortunate. From the speed, it has awesome power to weight ratio. Even the terrain resistances are quite good, but the top speed is just 50 in base, and with fuel modification I have it even lowered to 48, which is not the greatest for a tier 10 medium. From the concealment, I would say average, and view range is pretty awesome, I would say. Let's see the armor. So as you can see, the turret is quite sturdy. Even here on the hull you can ricochet something. If you try to side scrape, you can, but bear in mind that this is 105 millimeters, and everything above will just shred you here and here as well. If you load hits, you can maybe penetrate the turret with stronger hits, but there is the large cupola. That's why you need to go hull down, and like this it can be pretty solid even when enemy decides to load some gold ammunition, right? So that's from the stats, and let's get into the replay. Over at the battle, beautiful map Prokhorovka, quite a good matchmaking, only 4 tier 10 vehicles and the rest of the vehicles are tier 9s, which is pretty solid. Luckily only one Arta, 2 lights. I would say quite decent matchup. So you could see as usually I'm using skillful LTUs index web page. You can see the equipment setup and field modification setups right now on the screen. And I'm going here towards the east of the map on the hill. As I said a while ago, this isn't the greatest sniper in the game, so I haven't decided to go here to the G or H1 sector, or maybe J1 sector, to snipe from there, right? Even though I could go there. I like this hill quite a lot. So we just tune here. Actually E75 is coming with us as well. Maybe the Ally Leopard is coming as well to help us here at this position. We will see. And from here we can beautifully snipe. Yeah, not the greatest sniper. But as you can see, the gun depression is awesome. Even if there would be a much steeper hill, I could use the gun depression still very effectively. But I decided to go further down towards enemies because I can bounce something, so why not? No one seems to be here from the enemies. But there is definitely someone hidden in these bushes. Definitely. If no one else, the crocodile should be here, according to the map. Who is spotted? Still a lot of enemy vehicles unspotted, and you can see the Panzer 7 is here. I decided to lower it. He is for this German super heavy armor. Look at this nice DPM. It can reload very quickly for this alpha damage. And there are vehicles, for example, the T-62A, which have lower alpha damage. I'm not sure if T-62A reloads faster than this or not. Maybe the reload times are quite similar, but STB-1 has bigger alpha damage, nevertheless, right? Another super heavy, this time Polish one. And we get sweet assisting damage. We managed to bounce a hit from E75 from the side of the turret. Probably it wasn't completely the side, it was really the guy shoot us. I'm not completely sure. Somewhere around this area. Or maybe towards the mountain somewhere. Can we get the shot? We can, beautiful. I could have been using AP shots here. From the side of the turret, but never mind. We have enough of hits. Can we finish him off? That doesn't make sense from my side. I should have aimed for the turret, not for the track with hits. We bounce another one. Unfortunately, Rambo managed to penetrate us, probably towards the engine deck somewhere. What a campy map. One of our light tanks is dead. Both of enemy light tanks are dead. So we should be winning, right? Hopefully. If we have the eyes and enemies don't have the eyes. It was a miss. Another one. As you can see, the standard gun dispersion isn't the finest. For example, UDES. How is it called? UDES 1516, the tier 10 version. Has longer aiming time, maybe even worse gun dispersions. But the standard gun dispersion is much better, so it's better for sniping, for example, than this one. It's probably the most comparable vehicle, STB-1. And STB has even more gun depression than UDES, which is, I guess, 13 degrees. And this one, once again, has 14, which is really great. I'm not sure if there's a tier 10 which has more degrees of gun depression. I'm playing too risky in here. But as you can see, only enemy G-SOR is unspotted from the enemy vehicles, so there shouldn't be anyone sniping from the back. And as you can see, G-SOR is on the other side of the flank. And look how easily we can farm this guy. He managed to Americans, but we have repairs, and he's down. Maybe we should have like 50% better DPM than the crocodile, I guess, or something like that. It is awesome. How many shots did we take from him? I guess only one, right? I guess only one, and he took 5. Yes, he took 5. Where is the clicker? He probably shouldn't be here. He should be somewhere towards the A1 or A2, maybe A3 square. And now we can find the enemy vehicles from here, from this region, where the train is. Can we hit the Rambo? We can. And we aren't spotted, that's weird. How did the Rambo not spot us? It's down. And we can snipe. Maybe that was a hit. I'm not sure, we'll see. We will see. So obviously I'm shooting APs right now. Useless to shoot hits in here. Maybe we could get some spotting damage as well from these guys. Look at our hit point, 666. Awesome. Captain is dead, G-Sir as well. So only Leox is left. Did he take the hit from us, the blind shot? I wonder. No, probably he didn't, I guess. We have almost killed the artillery. I have invited the guy to the platoon, hopefully he will accept it. But it doesn't seem like it. Never mind. All in all, quite a good battle, I guess. Let's get into the final scoreboard. So we're at the final results. Nothing crazy, but we have the ace tank, right? Bunch of other medals. 4 kills, 4.6 thousand damage. We even managed to bounce something. 1.4 thousand bounced. Almost 2000 assisting damage. We are first by the experience, kills and damage as well in the game. 1.2 thousand base experience, more towards the 1.3 thousand. Yeah, minus 28,000 by the credits, because I have been spamming quite a lot of the gold ammunition, but it's a tier 10, right, with a premium vehicle, so that's quite expected if you want to perform a bit better. So yeah, that's for today's video. If you have enjoyed this replay, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, share with your friends, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. You can also comment, suggest, for example, future videos with future vehicles, and that's it. Once again, I will hopefully see you in the next one, and until then, have a good one. See you guys.